Hello everybody and welcome back to the Enigma SMP server, and we are back from the middle of nowhere and we are back at civilization, specifically our base, and everything is exactly how I remember it. Well, except for whatever that is, and we're gonna check that out right now because unless I'm mistaken, this is not a snow biome. But we seem to have a message board left for us. Let's see. Mr. Employee, I hope this snowy environment is enough to bring you back to us. Have you seen this snowman? If so, please contact EC today. Mr. Employee. Well, I mean, I haven't seen any snowmen around. Have you? I mean, I don't even know what they look like, really. So, yeah, maybe we can help EC out a little bit. I mean, look at this face. Doesn't it look like one that would be willing to help someone out, especially if he was missing his dearly beloved snowman? I mean, how are they going to run the ice shop without him? I think I might have an idea. So, we'll see if later in the episode we can't help EC out a little bit. But yeah, we are back at the base, and honestly, I forgot how much of a mess we left it when we went to Castaway. Like, look at all the shulkers everywhere. Shulkers out here, shulkers here, shulkers in here. Oh yeah, and I do have one specific shulker up here. There we go. Ah, I double-clicked, stupid mouse. But yeah, we have all of our gear from Castaway in here, so we're going to keep that. Because, I mean, it's kind of cool to hang on to stuff. We've got the pink sheep. We've got Totally Not Brick here, and now we have our Castaway stuff. But yeah, shulker monster here, shulker monster here, shulker monster over here. Iron farm still working great, by the way. More shulkers in here, another shulker in here, more down here. So yeah, I think we've got a little bit of a storage problem, or lack of storage, I should say, because I definitely do not have enough space in my storage room right here to fit everything that are in these shulker boxes. So I think it's time. I think it's time that we pack up the little hole in the side of the mountain here and move into our base. I mean, that is what we built it for, after all. And yes, we're going to wear the snowman head all episode, because why not? So, we've talked a little bit about our plans for the base here, specifically this middle section here, which was supposed to be used for our iron farm. But then we designed the monster module one out there, so we really don't need this for an iron farm anymore. So, with that being said, we're going to repurpose this area. This is going to be our storage room, and it's going to be a good area for it, I think, because it's kind of central in our base, or at least for now it is. We may have multiple storage systems once we start expanding out this way here, because obviously our villager stuff is going to be out this way, so I don't want to have to go back to that storage room every time I want to get emeralds or anything like that. So we'll probably have a separate storage room over here for villager related stuff, but our main storage is going to be in the center over here. So if we look at this circle here, it's going to be a little awkward to build a storage room in it because of these areas right here. So what I'm thinking is maybe we drop the floor maybe 3-4 more blocks, because that'll give us a good area to build with. And then we can do auto sorting systems if we want. But for the most part, I think we're just going to go with a manual storage system and maybe have one side dedicated to bulk storage with auto sorters. That way we don't have to worry about it too much, and we can probably do storage silos and stuff like that too. So I think I'm going to start with that. I'm going to drop the floor and we'll see where that takes us. Alright, so I've lowered the floor 3 blocks, so we have a lot more room to work with for our storage room in terms of height. Because now, if we build any auto storage systems, they won't get in the way of the window or anything like that. But to fill this area with chests and barrels and stuff, we're going to need a lot of wood. So I think it's time to head over to the shopping district. Oh man, it looks like Vadrian's improved the log shop since we went to Castaway. Because this is looking clean. Yeah, this looks 10 times better than it used to. I really like the look of the inside of the tree that the old shop had. But this here, you can hold so much more stock, and it's more organized. I really like it. So, let's see. Uh-oh. Okay, there is some stock. Good. So, what is it? 1 diamond per stack. Buy 2 stacks, get 1 free. So basically 2 diamonds gets you 3 stacks of logs. Okay, cool. And we have some more riches from the Castaway Island, so that's pretty sweet. Okay, so 2 diamonds, 3 stacks. That's the wrong barrel. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Math, 15, 18. There we go. Let's see how many chests that gets us. Because, if we need more chests than this, I think we got a problem. But yeah, let's head back to base and do that. Alright, so we got a bunch of chests, and I'll be honest, I don't really have too much of a plan for this storage room. We're just going to kind of wing it and see how it turns out. And unfortunately, replay mod isn't out for 1.16.4 yet, which we just upgraded the server to, so jump cuts it is. There we go. Looks a little better now that there's actually a floor instead of just a stone base. So I've got to figure out how far the chests come out from the wall. That way we can do the light gray border like we have on the outer room here. But I've got to figure out where to place the chests now, because I don't exactly know how many I want to place down, because I don't know how much storage I actually need. We need at least as much as we have in our current storage room, plus enough to store all of those shulker boxes. Plus, I forgot about this mess over here. These are all empty. This was a bad example. Here we go. There are the chests. I forgot about all of these guys here. These are all full as well, so we got to fit those in. And, yeah, so we need a lot of storage. I'm surprised I didn't kill myself there. Ow. Okay, well, there's the wall. Anyways, I'll be back in a sec. Aw, man, guys. We're about to make a bunch of diamonds. Teak needed a bunch of books, and we are happy to provide. He wanted a shulker of fortune, efficiency, mending, and unbreaking, and he's going to be giving us a diamond per book. So, that's almost 2 stacks of diamond right there, which is, about as many as we have in total. So, let's head to the shopping district, and oh my god, close up Snowman face, and get those diamonds. Hi, Teak. Is he just flexing on us, or are those all our diamonds? I think those are all our diamonds. Oh, man. I think he's happy. Yes. Oh, look at all those diamonds. And fly off into the distance. We made ourselves a deal. Aw, man. So, you remember how I said I was going to do a jump cut? Well, I kind of got a little carried away and, you know, built the entire thing. You know, no big deal, right? But let me show you what we got going on here. So let's just fly in the front here. We're going to land on the ledge here, actually. So I got a little bit of input from Wandel, Lilith, and Teak, and they thought that I should go with some sort of water feature in the middle here, which I really like. I think it looks awesome. And then I've got these kind of modules off to either side with shulkers in the ground. And I've got a top area for stuff that I'm not going to access too much. And then these bottom areas for all of my common items and lots of chests. And I got 3 different modules. So 1, 2, 3, we can organize our items like that. Then I've got these little cubbies here where I can store more stuff, so maybe some non-stackable items that I use all the time. Got one there, and I got another one over here. I didn't put item frames on all of them because I didn't want to lag out the server with too many entities or anything like that. And even this, I may, you know, take down a bunch of the item frames and just put some on the door frame here to show what kind of items are in each cubby. Because I don't want to be the reason that the server lags. So we'll have to keep an eye on our entity count as we continue to develop the space. But yeah, now comes the long and painful task of moving all of my shulkers over here, all of my chests over here, and organizing. So, well, I've been putting it off all day. I've been done this task for about 3 or 4 hours now and just flying around doing nothing because I don't want to do it. So let's rip the band-aid off. Let's go grab all those shulkers, bring them here, and start organizing. Shulker monster number 1. Shulker monster number 2. Shulker monster number 3. More shulkers. There's another one. Some down here too. Alright, I think we've rounded up all of our stray shulkers. And, well, there's a few of them. They were scattered all over my base. So I had to do a couple fly arounds to make sure I had them all. And then we still got to grab all our stuff that's still in the cave over there in actual chests and move them into the storage system too. So I've got a little bit of a grind here. So I guess this is the painful part. Time to stop putting it off. Time to get to work, King. Let's do this. And time to organize. Well, that was no small task, but we are finally done. We have moved out of our first storage room. Every one of these chests are empty, so we can actually take the stuff off of them. I already took the diamond from this one because I wasn't going to leave that behind. We've cleared out all the shulker monsters. There are a few things that we're going to leave in this base, though, like all of our villager trading stuff, because there's no sense moving all the pumpkins and melons and emeralds over to the main base when we still have our villagers over here. That'll just be an absolute pain. But there are a few things. Do I have a... Nope, we're going to have to jump. Okay. There are a few things I wanted to move with you guys, and those are our pink sheep, our castaway stuff, and totally not brick. So let's fly over to the new storage room and take a look at what we got. So you guys have already seen the design, but I've gone through and organized everything as well. So over in this section here, we have all of our building blocks that we use all the time. So stone, cobblestone, dirt, all that kind of stuff. And then we've got overflow up top where can't fly. There we go. Ow. Where we've got just shulkers of these different materials, and we can store more overflow up here. And by the way, we're going to have to go on an end bus soon because I'm almost out of shulkers. I used up the last of my shells to make these guys on the ground here, and then I used up a lot of my shulkers that I already had with the overflow protection there. So blocks over here. Over here we've got more of our agricultural stuff, so all of our stuff that we grow or get from nature, that's over here. So all of our farm's going to pump into this area here. Then if we fly across here, we've got all of our wood on this side, and then we've got odds and ends building blocks on this side that we use all the time. And more overflow protection up top. All we really have is terracotta right now, though, in those. So in our little cubbies, these are our odds and ends items. So over here, we have more of the stuff that we craft. So slabs, stairs, rails, all that kind of stuff. That's over here, as well as we have our spare shulkers. That's all we got, by the way, other than the stuff in the floor. That's why I say we need to go on a end bust soon. Then over here are all of our materials. So all of our ores, our diamonds, all that kind of stuff. And then over here we got mob drops, flowers, saplings, everything else that doesn't fit into the other storage system areas. And then the shulkers in the floor are for if we need to load stuff up for projects, or let's be honest, if we're just lazy and don't want to sort stuff. So those are our sort later shulker boxes. But yeah, that's how we got our storage room set up, and this took quite a few hours to round everything up, organize everything, and put it into the proper chests. So, you know, let's never do this again. And let's go ahead and set our spawn. We are now officially moved into our base. Oh, right, all our cool stuff. Let's place that down, too. I'm thinking we place them on the center pillar here, and that gives us room for some more, too. So maybe at about this height here, we'll put our pink sheep here first. Then we'll put totally not brick here. And I noticed that it's actually misspelled. It's Burke, not brick. But we're going to continue to call it totally not brick. And then on this side, we'll throw our castaway stuff. And we'll throw some item frames down here because I'm sure throughout the season we'll grab some more stuff that we want to keep as well. So there we go. Now we're officially moved in. So, we have one other order of business to take care of today. You guys may remember this from the beginning of the episode, but Mr. EC is looking for Mr. Employee, and I heard that he actually found him. But, what about Mr. Employee's family? I can only imagine they're extremely concerned about him. So, you know what? I imagine they may be trying to make contact with him. Maybe even the same way that EC did. And if you're curious how he did that, better go watch his episode, because I'm not going to tell you. But we're going to need someone's help for this. We're going to need this guy's help. Wait a sec. I mean, this guy's help. There we go. Look at him. Isn't the resemblance uncanny? Nothing to see here. Just collecting a few things we may or may not need for our prank on EC. You're gonna have to forgive me, Mr. Employee. It's for the greater good, you know. Sort of. Alright, we have almost everything we need here to get EC back, and I'm going to show you what's in the shulkers, and I'll see if you guys can figure it out for yourselves, because based off of what's in my hand and what's in these chests here, I think you may be able to figure it out for yourself. But there's one more thing we need for this, and we got to head over to Mr. EC's base for that. Alright, so I have a few friends here. I just need to... I'm going to have to kill a lot of them because there's just too many of them for me to trap. But I need 15 zombies to convert to Mr. Employees. Or should I say, ex-Mr. Employees. EC, you got to light up your place, man. Ooh. Where are my rockets? Where are my rockets? Where are my rockets? So I've started getting them in minecarts, and now they're just bumping into each other and rocketing each other along the minecart trail. And this last stupid zombie won't get in the minecart. Come on, bro. Work with me here. Alright, let's yoink another one. And here we go. We have our 15 husks in here. This is a very dangerous room right now as soon as I get rid of all the minecarts. But yeah, we've got all of our husks in here now, so we've got to get our Mr. Employee heads on these guys, as well as arm them to the teeth. This is going to be fun. Starting to look like a proper winter wonderland in here now, isn't it? Well, now that we've got the snow down, we've got all of the employees dressed up. I was going to give them all swords, but, I mean, they do a lot of damage on their own, so I decided to skip out on that. We'll just let them beat EC to death with sand or something. But now it's time to really give these guys some life. I hold here in my hand the names of all the people who are a little concerned about Mr. Employee and want to see him return safely, including his second cousin, Dog Walker, Taylor, Accountant's sister, and more. So let's give these guys names. Alright, all of these guys are named. I'm not going to show you all of the names. Hopefully you'll go and see EC's video for that whenever he discovers this. But, yeah, there's one part I didn't exactly think about. I thought collecting all these husks was going to be the difficult part. But no, releasing all of them and escaping with my life is going to be the hard part. So, I've got to figure out how to do that now, and I've got to do this quickly, because EC could log on at any moment. I really hope he didn't log off inside the obelisk, or he's going to be in for a rude awakening here. Okay, easy does it, easy does it. Don't want to hit any Mr. Employees. Come on, guys. I'm trying to release your friends. Move. Oh, they're pushing him away. Oh, no. Oh, I just had an idea, but it's extremely high risk. Oh, there's one. There's two. There's three. Got it. I'm on a roll. There we go. Why did it sound like one of them took fall damage? Have I released them all? I think I've released them all. And it is complete. Here we go. Dear Mr. Wiggly Arms, I misspelled. I have heard that you have made contact with Mr. Employee. Congratulations. I sent word out to all of my snowman contacts to tell them of this news. A couple of Mr. Employee's old acquaintances were really concerned about him, so they decided to travel to the rumored point of contact. However, apparently snowmen, deserts, and husks don't make a good combination. You may have to tell Mr. Employee that he's going to need a new barber. good luck. Have fun, EC. And like I said, Mr. Employee's gonna need a new barber, so hopefully you have some good recommendations. Also, while we're here, can we take a minute to appreciate how amazing this monolith looks? Like, seriously, let's fly out. This castle's looking really cool too, but it's incomplete. Here we go. Like, look at that. I really like the eye there and the design. So make sure to go check out EC's channel to see more on how he built this monolith. I know he's got about 20 episodes out now, so, you know, make sure to check him out. And also, there is this, the giant Mr. Employee out back, the monolith, which is supposed to be a giant Kingelffe. But someone, Sergeant Ambrosia, has come by and vandalized my statue. So, I think we may have our next target for a little prank, if you know what I mean. But with our prank done and dusted and our storage system complete, I think it's time to call it a day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you did, make sure to hit the like button, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.